Hello, my friends. I want to share with you some tips on how to choose a watermelon. Based on my experience, here are some tips for you. Check it out. Number one, the color of the watermelon is irrelevant. Okay, you're going to find different colors, all kinds. When I'm looking at a watermelon, little minor marks like this, stuff like this, scratch like that, superficial scratches like this are irrelevant. Okay, and as you can see, this one has a little lighter spot on one side than everything else, different than the rest of it. In this one here, again, the skin is a little more rough on this side, superficial stuff, and this one has a yellow spot. A lot of people believe that this is a very good, important tip for you to use as a guideline to pick your watermelon because you could be exposed to the sun longer, which is okay, no reason to ignore that. But that does not mean that this is a bad watermelon. Okay, so both of them could be perfect watermelons here. For me, the most important aspect is, number one, stay away from major bruises or a soft spot in the watermelon. It's a really important thing for you to consider. That one you want to avoid. Number two is I want to tap the watermelon and not only use the sound of it, but also I want to feel the vibration going through the watermelon into my other hand. So I go, the sound and the vibration is what I'm more concerned about. Same thing here. I can feel that this one, the vibration travels better, which leads me to believe there's more water inside. So between the two of them, I will pick this one today. Okay, so that's on the watermelon. Now let's talk about the cantaloupes. Okay. On the cantaloupes, if you can see here, the netting is sitting on a green background. Here, the netting, even though it's a little bit tighter, it's sitting on a more even, lighter brownish background. That's the one you want. You want to avoid the green background and stay to the little more even brown color. Does not mean that it's not a good watermelon. I mean, cantaloupe someday. It's just not ripe enough yet. The green represents that. So instead of picking one that's got a green background with the tight, netting on top of it, choose one that's a little more brown already. It's a little more ripe. Okay, keep that in mind. Those are the ones. Pick this one first, and then wait for this one to get ripe to have that one. And then lastly, there's the honeydew melon. Ideally, you want to pick, as you can see, this is a little more yellow. That's the one you want to choose first. This a little white is going to take a little longer to get ripe. That's one thing. And another thing is the yellow one, if you touch the belly, the belly button of the guy right here, there's a little more give to it. That's the one you want. This one is a little harder, it doesn't give yet. So it means that this one is a little more ripe. Again, I'll pick this one. Keep in mind that all these and other melons are seasonal fruits. Spring, summer, early fall, that's when you're going to find these melons. Winter time is going to be very hard to find these fruits to be perfectly ripe. So make a point of keeping that in mind. If it's not the right season, then you pick the fruit that is in season in your area. But watermelons, cantaloupes, honeydew melons, all amazing fruits. Enjoy them very much for your health and for your benefit. Make sure you pick the right one. Use these guidelines. Like I said, based on my experience, this is what I do when I pick my fruits. Bon appétit.